Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Outdoor Polaris Semi-Flush. We're going to call this indoor-outdoor because I think this is a dynamite fixture that a lot of people are going to want to use inside. You can always use outdoor fixtures inside, you just can't use inside stuff outside. Just remember that. This is the 356850. This is overall height about 15 inches. It's 14.9 inches from the bottom of the glass to the ceiling itself, 6.8 inches square. It's going to take a medium base. This is the medium base that's inside of it for a bulb, regular screw-in light bulb. It says it can take an A19 up to 100 watts. So A19 bulbs are this size. Might be a little tough to get into the accent, that's mesh square tube on the inside. I would recommend probably going with this. This is a T10, so T for Tom and then 10. So this is commonly used in exit signs. It's just a tubular fixture. You can even, tubular bulb, sorry. You can get these a little longer too. And these usually max out about 60 watts for incandescent. When you get into LED, there's no max on it because they don't generate much heat and they don't use electricity. And even the longer ones will be the same deal. You can get these in frosted, you can get them in clear. It's a dimmable fixture. If you guys are going to be using this with LEDs, make sure you tell your installer that you're doing that. If you're using regular incandescent bulbs, and these are for exit signs, so you can get these at any hardware store in America. They're everywhere, easily accessible. The other nice thing about this bulb is the fixture is going to be kind of put together using this, and this is a retaining ring tool. It comes with the fixture. It's going to be automatically in the box when you get it. The idea of this is you can't get your hand up inside that accent piece, that rectangular screen piece, to put on the retaining rings. You're going to be able to put on the first one with the glass, but the second one's embedded in the end of that retaining box. So this is going to take the place of your hand going up inside of there. And it's really easy to put the bulb in first and then just kind of go over it and use it like this, and then you'll put it all together easily. You're going to put this into a drawer someplace in your kitchen, like one of those junk drawers, and you're going to forget about it until you need it someday. Okay? All good there. So let's hop into Canopy. On the ceiling is going to be 5.25 inches square. That's the top part of this. It's going to go over your 4-inch junction box. Only weighs 6 pounds. There's no weight restriction on this, so it just merely goes on like that with absolutely no problem. Glass on this is a clear, hand-blown glass. Really, it's a pretty piece of glass. And when I look at the top of this, I can see it's hand-blown because there are these concentric rings that's blown into a mold, and then they cut it with a diamond saw on the very end to make it blunt. The piece inside, which is that accent I was talking about before, that screened accent rectangular box, is going to be available in 2 finishes. So it's going to be available in coastal gold, and it's also going to be available in coastal silver. Those are your 2 options for that. The rest of the fixture is going to be available in the regular coastal finishes, which I'll get into a little later in the video. Okay? So I think we touched on the important things in here. We know a canopy is 5 1/4, goes over a regular junction box. If you want to see more about this or how you put it all together, how we do that is we look at the installations instructions. So if you're on the page for this on HandmadeInVermont.com, look over on the side of the screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. These are the same papers that are going to be in the box when you get it. Shows you great line drawings of the whole thing, how it goes together, lots of little details about what it looks like on the inside. Take advantage of that. It's on a lot of the pages, on pretty much all of the pages on our website. It'll always be there over on that side of the screen. Okay, so I think that kind of covers the very important things. If you're going to be doing an LED all the time, I talk about the color of light that comes out of an LED. You get to pick that, don't forget. So some people like the warmth of an incandescent bulb. That's going to be 3000 Kelvin. That's the light that's coming down on my hands. Those are LEDs above me. If you like the daylight, that bluish white light that's on the outside, called daylight, that's going to be 4000, 5000 Kelvin. So this is on the Kelvin scale. Lower numbers, when you look at the box way down here where it's kind of red, that's going to be that 3000 Kelvin. And then way up here, 4000, 5000 Kelvin, that's going to be that bluish light. So just remember when you guys are looking at bulbs, either online or if you're in a store, zero in on that to get the ones that you guys want. And don't forget, it's a dimmable fixture. Just tell your installer that if you're going to be using LEDs, they need to know that in advance so they put the right dimmer on the wall. It's same kind of idea. They only use aircraft grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh, extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture, and they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, what it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right? Where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over in the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures, and you can bring that tablet in, and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets and custom things, are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.